Gentlemen, let's talk frankly. Those nighttime trips to the bathroom, that urgency, the frustrating stop and start flow, are these just things you have to live with as you get older? What if I told you that significant relief, a surprising ally in your quest for prostate comfort, might be sitting on your kitchen counter right now, disguised as a common fruit? Forget the pharmacy for a second and lean in. For countless men, hitting 50, 60, or 70 brings unwelcome changes downstairs. The prostate gland, a small organ crucial for reproduction, often starts to enlarge with age. This condition, called benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, isn't cancer, but its symptoms can seriously disrupt your daily life and your sleep. That feeling of needing to go urgently, only to stand there waiting, the weak stream, the sensation that your bladder isn't quite empty, waking up 2, 3, even 4 times a night. It's exhausting, it can be embarrassing, and it chips away at your quality of life. Many men feel resigned, thinking this is just part of aging. Others start medications that might help but can bring side effects like dizziness, fatigue, or even impact sexual function. Some eventually face procedures or surgery. But there's a growing body of evidence, supported by long-standing dietary wisdom, suggesting that specific foods can play a powerful role in managing BPH symptoms and promoting overall prostate health naturally. Today, we're zeroing in on one particular fruit, one you think you know well, but whose specific benefits for prostate relief are genuinely surprising and incredibly promising. Get ready to rethink your grocery list. All right, the moment of truth. While many fruits offer general health benefits, the surprising star we're focusing on for targeted prostate relief is the tomato. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Tomatoes? That's common knowledge. And yes, tomatoes are widely recognized as healthy, but the specific potent way they support the prostate, particularly in relation to BPH symptoms and how to best consume them for this purpose, is often overlooked or misunderstood. The real hero within the tomato is a vibrant red pigment, a carotenoid antioxidant called lycopene. Lycopene is what gives tomatoes, watermelon, pink grapefruit, and guavas their reddish hues. But it's far more than just color. Lycopene is one of the most powerful antioxidants found in dietary sources. Why is this critical for the prostate? The prostate gland is known to be particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress. This is damage caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, which are generated through normal metabolism but increase with factors like poor diet, inflammation, and aging. Oxidative stress is heavily implicated in the development and progression of BPH and is also a factor in prostate cancer risk. Lycopene acts like a dedicated bodyguard for your prostate cells. It has a unique ability to accumulate in prostate tissue. Once there, it actively neutralizes these damaging free radicals, quenching oxidative stress right where it matters most. Think of it as applying a protective anti-rust coating directly to the cells of your prostate. Beyond its antioxidant prowess, lycopene also demonstrates significant anti-inflammatory effects. Inflammation is a major component of BPH. An enlarged prostate is often an inflamed one, contributing to swelling and pressure on the urethra, leading to those bothersome urinary symptoms. Lycopene can help dial down the production of inflammatory chemicals within the prostate tissue. By reducing both oxidative stress and inflammation, lycopene tackles 2 key drivers of BPH symptoms at their source. Numerous population studies have linked higher intake of lycopene-rich foods, primarily tomatoes, with better prostate health markers and potentially a lower risk of aggressive prostate cancer. But the story gets even more interesting. Lycopene's benefits might extend beyond just antioxidant and anti-inflammatory actions. Some research suggests it could influence hormonal factors related to prostate growth. BPH development is closely tied to the hormone dihydrotestosterone, DHT, a potent derivative of testosterone that stimulates prostate cells to multiply. Early research, including lab studies, hints that lycopene might potentially interfere with the production or action of DHT within the prostate, or modulate androgen receptor activity, thereby helping to slow down the excessive cell growth characteristic of BPH. Furthermore, lycopene appears to play a role in promoting healthy cell signaling and regulation. It may influence cell cycle progression, encouraging normal growth patterns, and potentially promoting apoptosis, the natural programmed death of old or abnormal cells, which is crucial for preventing uncontrolled growth, relevant for both BPH and cancer research. Now, for the really surprising and practical part. How do you best unlock this lycopene power? You might assume raw is always best, but with lycopene in tomatoes, the opposite is true. Cooking or processing tomatoes actually increases the bioavailability of lycopene. The heat helps break down the tough cell walls of the tomato, releasing the lycopene more effectively. It also converts lycopene from its natural transform to more easily absorbable cis isomers. This means tomato sauce, tomato paste, tomato soup, stewed tomatoes, and even tomato juice can provide more usable lycopene to your body than eating the same amount of raw tomatoes. And here's another key tip. Lycopene is fat-soluble. Consuming your cooked tomato products with a source of healthy fat, like drizzling olive oil on your pasta sauce or adding avocado to your tomato soup, significantly enhances its absorption into your bloodstream and delivery to tissues, like the prostate. So, enjoying that delicious cooked tomato dish isn't just comforting, it's a scientifically smarter way to boost your lycopene intake for prostate health. Nature certainly works in fascinating ways. Do you know any men who complain about those frustrating prostate symptoms? Sharing this video could offer them a simple, natural strategy they haven't considered. Please take a second to share this potentially life-changing information. Thank you. While the lycopene powerhouse in tomatoes makes them a standout for prostate health, achieving optimal wellness is rarely about a single magic bullet. Tomatoes work best as part of a team, a diet rich in a variety of beneficial plant compounds. Let's briefly acknowledge some other fruity allies. Berries, like blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, are loaded with anthocyanins and other flavonoids, potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatories that work through different pathways than lycopene, offering broad-spectrum protection against cellular damage throughout the body, including the prostate. Pomegranate has garnered significant research interest. Its unique polyphenols like cuneicoagens have shown intriguing anti-inflammatory and anti-proliferative effects in laboratory studies related to prostate cells. While more large-scale human trials on BPH symptoms are needed, incorporating pomegranate juice in moderation due to sugar or seeds can be a beneficial addition. Avocados, technically a fruit, are rich in beta-sitosterol. This plant sterol is structurally similar to cholesterol and has been studied for its potential to alleviate BPH urinary symptoms. Some research suggests it may help improve urinary flow rate and reduce residual urine volume in the bladder. Even watermelon, another red fruit, provides some lycopene, though less than tomatoes, and citrulline, which converts to arginine and helps produce nitric oxide, beneficial for blood flow, as we discussed earlier. Plus, its high water content supports overall urinary tract function. The overarching message? Don't just focus solely on tomatoes. Embrace dietary diversity. Fill your plate with a rainbow of fruits and vegetables. Each color represents different phytonutrients with unique protective mechanisms. This synergistic approach provides comprehensive support for prostate health and guards against various chronic diseases simultaneously. Think of it as building a multi-layered defense system. Okay, so cooked tomatoes are great for lycopene absorption. How much should you realistically aim for to potentially see benefits for prostate symptoms? While there's no official recommended daily allowance for lycopene specifically for BPH, studies observing positive effects often involve regular, substantial intake of cooked tomato products. A practical goal, supported by research patterns, is to aim for at least 5 to 10 servings of cooked tomato products per week. Let's break down what a serving might look like. About half a cup, 4 ounces, 120 milliliters of tomato sauce, puree or stewed tomatoes. Around 1 cup, 8 ounces, 240 milliliters of tomato juice. Opt for low sodium versions. 1 to 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, which is highly concentrated. Think about how easily this fits into your meals. Have pasta with a rich tomato sauce twice a week. Enjoy a bowl of hearty tomato soup for lunch. Add tomato paste to chili, stews, or when sautéing vegetables for depth of flavor. Use stewed tomatoes in curries or casseroles. Drink a small glass of low-sodium tomato juice. Consistency over weeks and months is key, as these benefits accumulate over time. And don't forget that drizzle of olive oil, or including another healthy fat source with your tomato dish to maximize that precious lycopene absorption. Making these simple additions can become an easy and delicious routine. We all have our favorite ways to enjoy tomatoes. What's your go-to healthy dish that features cooked tomatoes? Share your recipe ideas or simple tips in the comments below. Let's get some delicious inspiration flowing. Now, it's absolutely vital to put this into perspective. While adding lycopene-rich tomatoes is a fantastic, evidence-based strategy, it's just one component of managing prostate health effectively. You can't out-eat a poor lifestyle in other areas. True, lasting prostate wellness requires a holistic approach. Regular physical activity. Movement is medicine. Exercise helps manage weight, reduces inflammation, improves hormone balance, and boosts circulation, all beneficial for the prostate. Aim for a mix of aerobic activity like brisk walking, cycling, and some strength training most days of the week. Maintain a healthy weight. Excess body fat, especially visceral fat around the abdomen, is strongly linked to worsening BPH symptoms and increased prostate cancer risk. Losing even a modest amount of weight if you are overweight can make a difference. Manage stress effectively. Chronic stress wreaks havoc on hormones and fuels inflammation. Find healthy coping mechanisms that work for you. Meditation, yoga, tai chi, deep breathing, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies. Prioritize quality sleep. During deep sleep, your body undertakes crucial repair and hormonal regulation processes. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of restorative sleep per night. Poor sleep can exacerbate inflammation and hormonal imbalances. Stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water throughout the day for overall urinary health. However, if nighttime urination is a major issue, try reducing fluid intake a couple of hours before bed. Avoid detrimental habits. Smoking damages blood vessels and increases oxidative stress. Excessive alcohol intake can also negatively impact prostate health and hormone balance. Think of these lifestyle factors as the foundation upon which dietary changes, like eating more tomatoes, can build. They work together synergistically. Focusing solely on one miracle food without addressing the bigger picture will likely yield limited results. A healthy prostate thrives in a healthy body. We've journeyed through the surprising science of tomatoes, lycopene, supportive fruits, practical tips, and the crucial role of overall lifestyle. Let's wrap up by summarizing the key action points you can take away today. Let's quickly recap the most important points about this surprising fruit for prostate relief. 1. The tomato is a standout fruit for prostate health, primarily due to its high content of the powerful antioxidant, lycopene. 2. Lycopene combats oxidative stress and inflammation in the prostate, potentially easing BPH symptoms and supporting cellular health. It may also influence hormone pathways. 3. Unlock maximum benefits by consuming cooked or processed tomato products, sauce, paste, juice, as heat increases lycopene bioavailability. Adding healthy fats further boosts absorption. 4. Aim for consistent intake, targeting several servings of cooked tomato products per week as part of a varied plant-rich diet, including other beneficial fruits like berries. 5. Remember that diet works best synergistically with a holistic, healthy lifestyle, including regular exercise, weight management, stress reduction, and adequate sleep for optimal prostate wellness. Facing prostate issues can feel discouraging, but remember, you have significant power to influence your health through informed choices. Embracing natural strategies like making lycopene-rich tomatoes a regular part of your diet is a proactive, empowering step you can take alongside guidance from your healthcare provider. It's about nourishing your body with what it needs to function optimally and potentially finding significant relief from uncomfortable symptoms. Be patient, be consistent, and celebrate the small victories along your wellness journey. If you found value in uncovering this surprising link and appreciate practical, science-backed natural health information, please support our channel by clicking that subscribe button and turning on notifications. We're dedicated to bringing you more insights to help you thrive. Thank you for watching. Here's to your health, naturally. See you soon.